And then relax that shoulder. I'm gonna need a little bit of a push right there, okay? There you go. There it is.
I wasn't expecting a miracle. It is.
So again, we talked a little bit about some of the tension and stress on the shoulders. Where do you feel it at today the most? Where do you feel some of the stress on the body?
These. Yes.
So right across both sides of the neck there.
Always. It's been, I don't remember, maybe about high school. This side is always stiff. Very.
All along the whole time, the right side there. Okay. And then the pelvis and the lower back, anything that we're feeling down here? Not today. Good. Okay, well let's take a look at what we're dealing with and then we'll see how things are looking from there. Alright, so let's get you scanned from the neck and then we'll work our way down to the bottom again. Alright, let's see here. Good. Yeah, okay. So we're definitely looking at
Maybe around here.
That's exactly where that reading is, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so right there is where we're seeing most of the stress, right in this area. Let's continue going down, see what else we have down below.
Right around.
Yeah, that's right there. So you can feel it, huh? Yeah, some patients are very like in tune with their body and they can tell as I'm scoping their spine, they can feel that sensitivity. Let's take a look at what we're going to start off today. So just because we have a number of different issues doesn't mean we're going to work on all of them at once. We want to kind of take it one at a time to see how we respond here.
So the reason that I cannot, this side, last time I told you, the shoulder, is that coming from my neck or my...
Well, there's actually a lot of stress that's going on in that mid-back. So I believe it's probably going to be coming somewhere in the mid-back. And so especially when you have those muscles in the mid-back, those are the rhomboid muscles. And then you have the trapezius muscles. And then you have the subscapularis muscles in there too. But we're going to see how this one does as we continue. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one is C6. 7, 6, 5. Any pain or soreness on those ones? 5.
That one.
6, 7.
That one.
Which is the worst of those two? 7 or 5?
Almost the same.
They're almost pretty similar. Let me take a look at the X-ray. Okay. Yeah, we're going to take a look at T5 right there. And we got this one down below as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And this one is T10, 11, 10, 9.
I don't have any.
Not too much pain at all.
No.
Yeah, so we're going to look at the mid-back on top first. We'll take a look at this one later on.
Okay.
And then the lower back, we do have some stress right down below. Let me just take a look at which one we're going to do from here. So tilting back 5, 4, 5. Yeah, right down below, right there in that tailbone sacrum there. Okay, so yeah, we're going to work on that pelvis here. We're going to do that T5. And then let's take a look which one we're going to do in the neck here. Here's C5, C6, 5, 6. Seems like C5 is the one that we're going to work on there. Okay. Let's see if we can get some movement on here. We're not going to do too hard of a thrust here. We're just trying to just get enough movement to get that joint to position where we want it to be, okay? Alright, so relax in there. Relax the shoulder. You're just going to look up a little bit. Bring your chin up a little bit. Right there's good. And then relax that shoulder. You're going to need a little bit of a push right there, okay? There you go. There it is. Good job. That was moved really well on you. That's good. Good. Well, just a little bit here. Just gonna give a little bit of a push, just like that. Okay. There you go. There it is. Nice and easy on that one. Good. I want to go ahead and just have you stand. I just want you to walk this off a little bit. So just kind of march in place for me.
Sure.
Good.
God, that's so good.
What are you feeling on that?
It like I had a kind of uncomfortable feeling.
Uh-huh.
I don't. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Good. Well, I'm glad to see some good progress on that already.
I wasn't expecting a miracle.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Well, good. I'm glad to see that.
Goodness.
Well, we got one more for you, okay?
Okay.
So let's have you both feet on that platform. You're going to face the table.
Sure.
All right. So relax the arms down to the floor. Breathing in for me. Let it go all the way out. Just a little bit of a push right there. Nice. Good job. Good adjustments today. Let's walk it off one more time, and then I'm going to have you have a seat, okay? Just kind of marching in place here. Okay, good. How are you feeling? You doing okay?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Let's have a seat. Let's go ahead and re-scope you here, and then we're going to take it easy from here, and then have a wonderful weekend ahead of us here.
Okay.
All right, so let's take a look here. Good. Good job. Okay. Yeah, that's even looking better too. And then down below, let's take a look how this one's doing. Okay. All right, Sammy. Well, we got a good start today, so I think we're on the right track for you. So let's talk a little bit about what we did today, and then we'll go from here, okay? We did 3 areas of the spine today, okay? So there's 3. One is the one in the neck here. Again, you've lost that curve in the neck. The C5 right over here, again, this is the one where that joint started to wear a little bit. It's pinching down on the back, so that means that that bone, it's dropped down like that. As it drops down, it puts that irritation onto that nerve, which causes that muscle to get very tense and very tight. So today, we push that spine forward to get pressure off of that nerve, and then that's where a lot of times those muscles can relax and relieve a lot of that tension here. So I think that's where you're feeling that. On the other one, we did your mid-back right over here, and again, this is the one where your spine, it kinks over to the right, and then eventually it veers over to the right, to the left. So this is the one that we worked on today, and then the last one that we did was your sacrum or your tailbone. Again, this is where it's arched too much, so we're trying to flatten that out a little bit, see if we can get some reduction in there, because we want to try to reduce that curve. So too much curve is just as bad as too little of a curve, so we want to try to find somewhere in the middle. So you got some really good adjustments today, so now you got some homework to do, okay? So the first thing I want you to do is try to get some walking in, and the reason why is because now that we get movement in the joints, walking helps to get those joints to keep moving, but it helps to push out some of the inflammation into the joints. Just like the other doctor told you in terms of rocking back and forth to get some of the nutrients going into the disc, walking is a great exercise for that as well, because movement is key for any joint in the body. To keep that joint healthy, especially your spine, you need movement to push out the inflammation or toxins, but it also needs movement to bring in nutrients into those joints as well, okay? The last thing is ice is your best friend. So because we got those joints to move pretty well, sometimes because it's been this way for such a long time, when we reposition those joints, your body doesn't know what to do with it, so it kind of responds by becoming a little achy or sore or tense, just like when you work out at the gym. When you work out at the gym, you can start to feel some of that soreness. Ice is your best friend to reduce some of that soreness, okay?
10 to 15 minutes?
10 to 15 minutes, even up to 20 minutes if you like. But you want to get like a paper towel between the ice pack and try to cool that area, okay? All right, any questions for me?
You told me that my leg, right leg, is shorter than the others.
Yes.
What do I have to do on the right side?
So the first thing is we're going to get movement into the joints in the lower back. Once I get movement in the joints, then we'll start to insert that heel lift to get your pelvis to come up more to level here, okay? But that will be given later on once we get movement in there, just because I want to make sure that we're getting those joints moving well, so then they can start to receive the heel lift to readjust your pelvis, okay?
Okay, so not now.
Not now.
Okay.
We'll give that to you later on, okay?
Okay.
All right, well, that's going to be it for today, and I'm glad to see we're getting some good reaction with the adjustment, because I think that's really good for right now. We'll see how things do when you come back in next time, but until now, Good adjustments. I'm really glad that you're here. So, have a wonderful day,
Thank you.
and we will see you next time.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Have a good day. Bye.